Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another mini brands create. These are Disney snacks and hopefully we got a new one, so let's open it up and take a look. So far we've done the Monster Inc. donuts and the Cheshire Cat hot dog. So today we are doing the Stitch one. That'll be cute. So it looks like maybe we got some blueberries. We're going to cure that. Oh, I don't like that icing stuff. And then put resin on top of that and cure it, decorate it. Okay, I think that'll be cute though. So here's the different ones that you can get. I really wanted to see the Ariel bubble tea. So I think that was probably my next favorite out of here. But yeah, definitely leave me a comment if you want to see me open more of these. I would be happy to get more. So we have the blueberry glue and the fruit tea. Everything is themed to look just like Stitch. Even the light has Stitch on it. I love that. We have not too many blueberries, but they put it in a ginormous container. Oh look, he's getting boinked in the head by blueberries. And just like the other ones, the tongs are his little hands and they fly. I don't think that they're very useful for building, but it's a cute accessory to have. And then the bowl, or kind of parfait thing, does say Stitch on it. So that's cute. Then in here we have a fork that has Stitch's little face at the top. That's cute. Some icing or fondant. There's different pearls in there. They look shimmery. That's really cute. And then some more fondant pieces, including like his ears and the flower. So let me clean up and we will get started. Okay, so step one is putting all the blueberries in there. Well, I'm gonna put all because I didn't give you that many. And I'm definitely going to keep this packaging because it's so cute. Those are very big blueberries too. Guess you don't technically need to use all of them. Yeah, maybe not. Those are very big. I might keep some of these if we have leftover resin. We'll make one of those molds like I've been making with all the leftovers. They're Disney versions to go in my fridge, so that's really cute. Okay, so then we're going to use about half the resin to fill it up to about there, and we're going to cure that for just a couple minutes if you're using the flashlight. If you're sticking outside, it says about 5 to 10 minutes. But yeah, I think that's enough blueberries. So let's open the resin, and we'll put the nozzle on it. It's a pretty blue. That one. The Sully from the Monster Inc. set. Oh my gosh, was that a pretty blue. I feel like we probably have to let that set and run so it's all down there. Actually, I wonder why they didn't have us add that first. Maybe because of air bubbles? Because it's very obvious it's supposed to be all the way down there. And it's not. Let me get a toothpick. Maybe we'll move it around a little. Yeah, you can't really like stir it too much because if it gets on the glass, then yeah, that's almost impossible. In hindsight, I should have put a little dot at the bottom and slowly added the blueberries and then added more resin. Because if you mix it up too much, it's going to touch the outside of the glass and you're supposed to be able to see the whipped part through the glass, if that makes sense how I'm explaining it. But yeah, interesting. So I was able to gently kind of move it around, and now everything is blue at the bottom. You can kind of see the blueberries, but I'm going to cure it so I can hold it on the side so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to turn the flashlight on and hold it like this for 2 to 5 minutes, or if you have like a standalone UV light like I have, you could just set it under there. I normally do the higher end of what they say. So if it says 2 to 5 minutes, I'm doing at least 5 minutes, sometimes even longer, just to extra make sure everything's set. This is how it looks so far. You can definitely tell it's darker. You can kind of see the blueberries. I did get one air bubble, but at least you don't have like those weird gaps in the bottom of it. Okay. This is the part that I'm intimidated by. I'm not good at like swirling, and it doesn't show you like, do you start in the middle? I think I remember from cake decorating, cupcake decorating, you should put a thing in the middle and then build up around it so there's not like a hole. Well, that's what we're gonna do. I'm scared. I feel like there needs to be some, but if I add it, is that going to look weird? I kind of feel like it will. It's already losing its shape, I feel like. Those nice lines that is the whole purpose of why they give you a nozzle like this. Oh. We're going to make it work because we have to. It doesn't feel like there's really much left in there. It does show then adding these, adding the ears and the flower. So let's add just a couple of these maybe. Oop. Oh, I do like that they're different sizes. That's nice. Just gonna kind of, I feel like I should put the ears on first though. Even though that's not how it tells you to do it. I'm also gonna look from the side and make sure I'm not decorating where that air bubble is. Okay, good. So it has, tells you to put the resin on now. Okay. And I have to make sure I put those in like this. It goes in a distinctive way. And we forgot this part, so I'm going to try to go around where I already laid the pretty stuff. I swear I normally am way better at these. I don't butcher them. Okay. That's already starting to run. Let's put the ears in. Oh. This is definitely something that needs to be done in steps. The ears are going to start to fall. It has the flower in front. I'm going to hurry up and add a couple more of these little beads and cure it. And then we could always go back in and tweak it and add like little pieces to it. But I think I'm going to have to hold those ears just a little while it's curing, just to make sure. So let me run and cure it. While that is curing, let's make one of these molds, these jello thingies. I'm gonna put that in the middle. Hopefully you could see that at the top. These are the ones I made. If you missed it, this is my Sully one. This is my Cheshire. It has corn in it. And this is just a solid chocolate one that was left over from booze resin. So we'll see. I'm going to probably put some of these in there. Again, I'm not sure you're gonna be able to see it because this resin's really dark, but I'm going to, oh no, it moved. Let's use our toothpick to put it back in the center. And pop any bubbles. Okay, that's back in the center. This is a pretty bubbly resin, I think. I'm gonna add just a little bit more, then we'll add some of those pearls in. And we'll pop the air bubbles and try to push some of these up against the wall there so you can see them. Tends to work pretty well, and then it helps us like use our leftover resin while also making a jello mold for the fridge. This mold came from the Mini Brands Fill the Fridge, in case you're wondering, in case you missed it. But yes, you can see these if you push them up against the side. Just hold it up eye level, kind of scoot them with the toothpick. And then look at it real good before you cure it. Then of course you're going to add a little bit more to fill it up because it's not quite filled. But I'm going to come back and show you what this looks like when Stitch is done curing as well. Here's how it turned out. It is very cute for sure. And the icing I thought would take a while, but no, it feels pretty okay. Maybe not gouge it like I just did, but it feels like it's, you know, firmed up. But I think this is cute. Very, very cute. You'll have to leave me a comment, let me know what you think. But yeah, they seem pretty stuck in there, pretty good. Now I'll show you what that Jell-O looks like. We'll go ahead and unmold it. See if it turned out how I wanted. So yeah, I put the blueberry right at the top, and it's definitely like a dark spot. You can't really see the blueberry. You can just tell it's darker in that area. But I think it's cute. Now we have one that looks like each one that we made, and the silver beads are pushed up at varying different heights and stuff. So we can add that to our platter on our Munsters Inc. Plate there. But yeah, that's what I have for you today. You'll have to let me know if you've watched all three. Which one was your favorite? Monster Donuts, Cheshire Cat Hot Dog, or the Stitch Parfait? Is that what we're calling this? I think so. Yep, Parfait. Thanks so much for watching, and if you'd like to see me make more of these, make sure to leave me a comment. Bye guys!